those players can't play. So what ends up happening is that the people who get their one-trick characters banned are now throwing games because they don't play anybody else. You guys see where we're at? You see the direction of where the game is at with the community? It's the one trick's getting banned now. I want to add more to that, right? I want to add more to that because when you really think about it, we sit down and just talk it out. Like, I'm not just going to try to be professional here. I'm just going to say it like how it is. One, I've been talking about this for the longest, and people kept saying I was crazy. I'm telling you, the future of mobile rifles is to be a flex player. No matter how you look at it, you know I'm saying things early. I've been saying this since season 1. You need to be a flex player because when you are needed or your team is needed, you need to be able to flex or play something to help your team out because it's a team game. And I know most people look at it as a team game, but you need to learn other characters underneath your belt. It's very important, right? So, but I'm not blaming you for the scanner. The scanner is completely Rival's fault. They got to do something about that, right? It's a third-party thing, though, so I don't know what they're going to do other than you playing multiple characters. So here's where we go into this now. So you can't you can't hide your name from the scanner. Your name can't be hidden. Your profile can't be privated. So it's increasing more throwers. This is the most throwers we've seen. So I'm talking to the Rivals team, and I'm like, and I gotta be honest. So this is where I'm at. I said every season it seems to be something genuine. It's like you can't have this clear season without it being something. It seemed like it just can't be that way. It's like it's always something. You can never just have there's no such thing as perfect, but God, you can get close to just having a very clean season.
Bye.
And I tell them, I was like,
go sit down, Joseph.
You guys got to do something with the player base.
I said go sit down.
Because everybody, for some reason, I'm going to be honest with you, I come from actual gaming, I come from the fighting game community, so it's all about putting a lot of time into practice, a lot of time to get your skills better, a lot of time knowing how to do one frame reactions, doing a lot of things, like if you play Call of Duty or whatever game you play.
This is the part that no one explains. The steps to stay legally compliant. That's why we need legal things.
Getting better, if you play Soul games, any type of Dark Souls, it's all about getting better, getting your timing, getting your reaction down. That's a gamer to me. One thing I've noticed nowadays with the new gamers is a lot of them don't really care to get better. They'll rather pay for a system to make them win than actually take the time to fight. And me being the type of gamer I am, I can't wrap my brain around it. I don't know why I just can't wrap my brain around it.
I hope I make him proud.
People would rather pay $50 to $80 to get a cheat to make them good rather than trying to get better. Like it's very weird. It's very weird to me. This new generation of gamers is very weird to me, right? So when we kind of go into everything, right? The next big issue on the table in this meeting, and this meeting got a little weird because I'm just going to keep it very clear cut. The meeting got a little weird.
Coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
As everybody's trying to get their point across. I said, man, we should have spent this much time the past couple seasons trying to clear this stuff up, rather than trying to just put all of our energy together and everybody trying to be Captain Planet, come to the world like Michael Jackson, get rid of the dinosaurs. I'm telling you, it's so interesting to me because everybody wants to put a band-aid over the game rather than to address the problem. Balancing has always been an issue. We keep overlooking it because shiny new things are dropping each season. New characters, Cyclops is going to distract the community again from other issues. See what I'm saying? And this is where I think we're all going to have a disconnect, or maybe you guys are not going to rock with what I'm saying right now. But I truly feel like we need a half season. It's time. I feel like we need a half season because releasing a character every single month can only do so much of distraction. It's only so much distraction you can do, bro. Every season with a new character, you gotta pick matchmaking. You gotta pick something with balance. You need to incorporate double ban. Stop double ban. double band should not still be a thing. Like that, I still find that weird. Because even with double bands, I feel like we still only have 4 bands rather than 6 bands because sometimes you get 2 double bands. And the rivals team excuse for double band is you want the band phase to be more thought out, where people try to think like, oh, who's shoe band first, who's shoe band second. And I said, I get that. Like, sure, I really do. I get it. But at the same time, you gotta understand your community is stupid. So it's best to remove them. You know what I'm saying? It's best to just legitimately remove that and just stop double bands. And I don't want to make it seem like I'm asking for much because to stop double bands is one little code change. The simplest of things. The simplest of things, right? Here's the next thing to get into. I really feel like a half season, like I said earlier, I'm gonna follow up on that, should be changed where something with fixing the matchmaking, where you guys take time to clean up the game. Let me tell you something, and I'm gonna be very honest with you guys, and I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about this, but just hear me out. Rivals, all the rivals, if they take a half season, not drop a character, but just clean up the game. Anyone who gets mad at you for not dropping a character then is somebody who truly don't care about the game and the health of the game. They just want a new character. They don't care about the game. They don't care if it lives or dies. They just want to play that new character. Because I truly feel like that's a fundamental healthy fix for the game. I really do. I genuinely, wholeheartedly do feel like if you take a half season and don't look at the character, you can really help fix a lot because the time crunching that they're doing is insane. Now let's add on to that time crunch. They're overworking by trying to drop so many characters so fast. And here's the big issue. The big issue is balancing because you're trying to release so much. Here's what I mentioned to Jennifer. The other guy next to Blanc.
Just like me.
Here's what I had to mention to him. I finally got the opportunity to mention to him. And I said, sir, you are trying to balance characters that people haven't figured out. You are trying to balance characters that the player base haven't figured out. Because within 1 month, it's not enough for most people to figure out the new comps and everything to go around that said new character. So now, when the next character drop is when people really mastered that previous character, which is an example of what's going on with Black Hat.
I'm counting on you, friends.
A find that Atlas, you don't get approved, you give it $50, I think like 2 minutes in, you don't get approved, your eligible comes to $1,000. You have no credit or bad credit, Atlas says yeah.
Did you know that your name and identity
Don't count us out
turned
yet.
into a strongman legal entity right after you were born? Maybe you already knew that, but here's the big question. What do you do about it? How do you take your power back? How do you take back your right to be a free and sovereign individual? As you've probably figured out, it's not so simple. The truth is hidden behind a complicated web of legal concepts that very few people
I'm counting
understand.
on you, friends.
Which is by design. You're not supposed to understand. That's what props up the whole house of cards. There are few bloggers and YouTubers out there who figured out bits and pieces, but none of them have the full picture. My name is Mark with the Redemption Service, and I've been studying this non-stop since 2006, and even before then when I first found out about it. Because I was determined to get back the freedom and human dignity that had been stolen from me. Since then, I've figured out, down to the minute of detail, exactly how the system works. And more importantly, how to beat it. How to prepare the initial groundwork, the initial steps, establish the foundation, file the copyright, the UCC forms, other instruments, and everything else to take back control of the fictional entity masquerading as you. And how to avoid the common mistakes that can ruin the process and sometimes get people in big trouble. Over the last 19 years, I've helped more than 7,000 people win back to the sovereignty. If you're one of the select few, there's about those individual dignity to do something about it, I can help you too. Click the link and sign up on the next page. I believe it will work. You learn exactly how the system works, how to do it. You can become a consultant. And if you'd like, we can even file over the legal paperwork through the process for you to put you back in control of your life. You may never see this again. If you want to end this property, now is the time. Click the link, sign up on the next page, and take back what's rightfully yours.
This is gonna hurt. Fighter for the win.
You punch, you dive, you wait to unlock the full potential of that character. So I said your balancing is behind. Your balancing is behind because now you're thinking, oh, that character, they're going off of hit. They're going off of hit win rate. That character's picking win rate isn't too high. Well, guess what? If you think about it, picking them up. Now, that character functioning in the game, and for some reason, there's no reason why it would be this many in the bottom of my heart, I can't understand how Gambit is still there. And I understand trying to sell a character. I'm very understanding of selling a character. Get a little power cube out there, then you get him into the human field. It's like, okay, he's in the respectable spot. This, I can't even play one of my favorite characters for so many seasons. I even forgot how to be a Gambit. Been in my 8th and 9th time. That's how crazy it is. That's the direction, the balancing of where we are. And I said, the more we go by each season with each character, the worse the balancing gets. Because you can't keep up. It's getting away from you because the speed of how you have to keep up with characters, and I have to explain it to them. So they asked me, they said, what gets you excited about the new season? Which character has gotten you the most excited?
Time to switch
Now, I have
things
to be
up,
honest.
including which
It's not the
side you're
character.
on.
The character did not
You'll
get
need
me
a
the most
top-notch
excited.
team to win
I said,
this
what
one.
truly gets me excited to know it's a new season
I hope I make him proud.
is the balance notes. The patch notes is what's going to tell me it's a good season. I know you're distracting most people coming home from work, but I can tell you what sets your season apart from the other season is the patch notes. And if you don't fix these patch notes, if these patch notes stay lackluster, the game always feels it in the end. Because as much as we're excited about a character, once you hit that halfway point in the season, you start to truly feel how bad the game is because the patch notes didn't previously fix. That's the issue. I
30
said,
seconds before you
for
attack.
so many
Get
characters to
ready.
go unscathed for so many seasons, it doesn't make any sense. It does not make any sense. I said, and this is my point. And a lot of the pros didn't agree with me here, but this is where I have to really put my nuts on the table.
You don't know it. I actually
I
understand
said-
how to keep classified information secure.
For each season, when you have dive, post,
3,
and you have
2,
brawl,
1.
the same characters that's been top tier for multiple seasons should not be the same top tier characters following forward. It doesn't mean that they fall off. It just means that they're out of level. This is, you know, she's the mandatory evil. She's the mandatory evil. That doesn't make any sense. Said you need a strong hit skin character. Said you have to. Yeah.
This is gonna hurt.
It's more than one. Said, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm trying to be respectful. But most of you do not have the game credentials that I have with the amount of game testing that I've done in T3 press passes, PlayStation shows, going to everything, and actually being a game reviewer. None of you are there. So you guys are just playing the game. I'm talking about the help for the game. I'm talking about how to make the game progressively get better and keep a healthy cycle of players where they don't end it. That's the difference. That's the difference. You're being just a pro player. I'm talking about I'm coming from somewhere else. game journalism. I'm coming from somewhere of metrics of what keeps a game alive, of what keeps a retention of the casual community and overall middle ground of audiences playing the game, no matter what. It's all we talk about. That's why y'all. That's what we're looking for. And for us to not hit that middle ground, it's crazy. I say, what's also crazy is that there has not been equal rankings. I know a lot of us are against it. I know, I get it. And I don't think a lot of people understand how healthy that could be to be one hard reset. How healthy that could actually be. And I know you pushed as much as you can to get to Diamond or you made it to DM, but there's a lot of players who fall where they're not supposed to. Might just get back to the whole thing.
Tomorrow I'm shooting a music video for my new song Strike. Not so much written things are the longest single period of my life. It's probably a little time. I definitely think there's a style that comes along with being perfectly able to give a lot of stuff and slides and putting in like large stories. So I'm kind of using a little bit of that in the video, and then there's a bit of a fantasy to think about. So we're saying that it's not just kind of like fun, like not actually happening in the outdoor focus that I'm in. I love music videos because, you know, they're own individual goal. I don't feel like I'm buffering because this is the style that made me, you know, but it's still really fun to play. Y'all can get my curated drop on the top. We were recently injured in a car accident. If so, we need to stop and we need to call an experienced auto accident. Look at this check for $237,000. This settlement and many others like it were payments out from the agreement was the same for our clients. If you have not been in an auto accident, feel free to skip this video. We don't want to waste it. But for those of you still watching, I'm going to share the best way for you to achieve the maximum settlement. The right attorney can help you get top compensation for your vehicle or property damage, medical bills, lost income, and payment and custody. To obtain the most compensation for your car accident, we need to know if the accident was not your fault, if you were injured, and if the accident happened within the last 2 weeks. If this matches your circumstances and you have not spoken with an attorney, you need to call us now. Do not speak to insurance companies or the other party without legal guidance. Saying the wrong thing can absolutely destroy your case and reduce or even eliminate your settlement time. Don't waste time. The longer you wait, the less severe your case may appear. Eventually, the time to make a claim will vanish. You need to call us to get working on your case as soon as possible. Unfortunately, we've seen too many car accidents attempt to settle cases on their own without the help of an experienced attorney. With no threat of a lawsuit or litigation, insurance companies make lowball offers and pretend like it's the best way to do not use it. You need the help of experienced attorneys at Find Legal to navigate the complexities of insurance law on the issue. Rate your sense. How much will a personal injury attorney cost? This is a good question and the one everyone has. Experienced personal injury attorneys work on what's called a contingency basis, meaning there's no payment upfront. Our attorneys only receive compensation when they win your case for you. There are zero out-of-pocket costs. Our legal team will work for free until your case is won. To make things even easier for you, you can contact us any day of the week, anytime. Here's a recent example of a settlement we received for our client's customer. He was rear-ended by a semi-truck that was following 2% of the police. After the accident, Kevin, with many of our clients, didn't feel severe pain until several days later. He began to feel discomfort in his neck and lower back, as well as aches from the seatbelt and airbag deployment. He was unable to work, needed a car, needed compensation for loss of income, and a substantial amount set aside for future potential lifelong treatment for his injuries. The opposing party insurance practice us to accept a $10,000 offer as that was his current value. However, they made no offer to remedy his injury.
It's a lot. It's a lot, and it's hard to flush them out. because the matchmaking is so bad that it keeps on getting them where they need to be because the range system is designed for these things. You know, somebody's out there thinking,
You know what you mean? I'm stuck in gold, my boy. You talking crazy, talking all tired.
nah, dead serious, it is. The rank system is designed for you. That's what makes it so insane. That's what makes it so insane. So I look at the things that's going on with the rivals team, and I say, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is just out of love because I truly love the game and I really enjoy it. I said, if most games did what you guys are doing, they would be thinking about closing down. You guys are distracting the community with these characters. The IP holds it together so hard that the balancing, the patch notes, the matchmaking is very horrible. And I said, y'all don't ask me here in these meetings for me to lie to you. I'm not here in order to get day one access. I'm here to tell you how most of the community feels. That's my job. That's what I do. That's what I put out there. If most of the community, let me tell you guys where it really gets bad. You guys ready? Now, where are most players at? What ranks? Go ahead and tell me. What ranks are most players at, chat? Go ahead and tell me. What ranks is most of the player base? Okay. Okay. Here's the crazy thing. Now you got cheaters and throwers in your healthy player base. Think about that. You're having cheaters on the outside. You're having cheaters on the outside of the top 500. You're having cheaters in your casual lobbies. That's when you know you have a serious issue. A serious issue. Once you start getting to your casuals outside of the top 500, you have an immense problem. It's an immense problem. I don't know what to tell them. Let me tell you what's so crazy is that these people are typing in game chat ways on how to disable so the system takes longer to catch up with it. There's cheaters that's out there bragging that's on stream for 6 to 10 hours showcasing how to do the cheats. Going in lobbies, ruining games. It's nuts. It's nuts. I don't know what to tell them. Now, we did talk about balancing. I don't want to go on a tangent with that too long. We did talk about balancing. And I said that there's just certain characters. I said whoever's been best in slot, S++, should not be there for 5 to 6 seasons in a row. Because if that's how it's going to be, meaning from now, from season 8 up until season 15, we're going to still have some of those same characters at S++ or best in slot. There's no reason for you guys not to shake up the meta by having different characters. You don't need to have, and this isn't a personal vendetta, I'm just giving you an example, right? Hella don't need to be top tier every season. What's the lowest Hella ever been, B or A on a tier list?
Just got paid $62
Joshua.
for my car.
I'm a whoop you.
Using nothing but this
If you've never
That's
heard
a no-no.
of Case eValves, it's quickly becoming one of the largest legal help platforms in the country for car crash victims. They built this tool that's already helped over 140,000 people get life-changing settlement checks, all from just answering a few questions. Here's how it works. The app asks 4 simple questions about your accident. Then it compares your case to millions of others. In seconds, it tells you whether you qualify for a big cash payout. I first found out about this from a guy named Raymond about 3 years ago. Raymond got hit hard. He lost his car, was dealing with serious pain, and the insurance company refused to pay him anything fair. So he posted a video that went viral, sharing how he used this exact tool and got a $125,000 payout in just a few months. Then it happened to me. I was stopped at a red light when
There's no reason for some of these characters to be this high. Okay? There's no reason. It's okay to shake up the meta. It's okay to say, yo, I'm bringing these characters up. But Punisher, Star-Lord, Hela, Jean,
Put it down.
for some reason the community.
Put it down.
And it blows my mind.
Put it back.
Now, we did talk about the Widow rework. The Widow rework is,
Go sit
I
down.
think they know what to do with Widow because they said that they're trying to play it safe with Widow and go into a understanding of where they've seen, of what they've seen with community feedback for Widow. They don't
Stop
want
doing
to
stupid
change her
shit.
kit. They want to keep her as a sniper, like I've said before. But they've seen that the community asked a lot about her dual weapons, and they feel like that right there would completely change the character too much. So they're looking into different ways about cooldowns, changing the way new effects to certain abilities on what it's going to be doing. And I told them that like Widow's stun is so janky.
Began. I hope I make him proud.
You know, so they said they're still cooking on Widow. A lot of things that go through here would be with the rival
Vanish from this match.
that it's too many yes men around. Let me improvise. Let me improvise on what I just said. All right, let me add more. When players are upset or they're like, "Oh, this is this," and they get to talk to the rivals team, they do not keep that same energy. Stand out behavior. You ever seen somebody that's like? You ever seen a dog barking online, and then when you open the gate, they're like, "What just happened to you here, sir?" Yes, thank you so much. It's not the same energy. But I feel like everybody needs to keep that same energy and put your foot down when you feel like things need to change in the community. And I told them, I feel like they've been moving in a great direction, but I said, while moving in a good direction, you're leaving things unfixed. And I said, you cannot have a successful game for longevity when the pillars are always shaky. And the pillars that are shaky to me is matchmaking and balancing. Very hard. You can only distract people for so long with those characters.
I'm not judging.
You know what I mean? I asked about Storm. One of the things is they don't feel like Storm needs to do. They feel like Storm is all about numbers. They said Storm is all about the numbers.
Hot.
That they
Get out of there.
then more team ups to utilize Storm with more new abilities. So
I am king of
now
my
let's
people,
get into
God of our
big
gods.
question mark in the room. Address me, which is the number one thing I talked about. I
30
said
seconds before you
the
attack.
team-ups.
Get ready.
Team-ups looking back. I said, is there a reason why there's only been one team-up?
Are you ready to
I
hunt?
said, it's because they've been putting so much work into
One
getting
may
the
feel
characters out and making sure
and
that
still
they're
destroy
better. Oh, it seems like that there's another issue to where, like, you can probably slow down with something. You know, the team-ups is what really makes Rival special. And a lot of people don't give the team-ups enough credit, but team-ups
All you need to
is
do
a
is capture the
huge
mission
one
area.
for Rival.
Got it?
Team-ups is immense. Team-ups really changes the structure and the season because it's so powerful. I said, I'm going to tell you guys something, and I don't want you guys to look past this as I'm crazy. I said, sir, you got to understand that team-ups sell a season. Team-ups sell a season. That's how big team-ups are. Marvel Rival. You guys are sitting on a gold mine with team-ups. So for us to only get one team-up is absolutely crazy. And I said, you have too many team-ups that's been here for so long. I said, sir, and I doubled down on this, and I said this last time, and I'm going to say it until I die. It's the Fantastic Four back then. It's one or team. First family, you should never go with it. Give it back. Now, they said that they're going to try to incorporate more team-ups for the next season to have more things going. And I said, I'm not going to lie, and this is going to be the first biased thing that I talk about, but I feel like it's unhealthy. Hella Namor team-ups, or when are we changing it, and when are we going to get rid of Namor being a team-up merchant? You know? When are we going to look into these things? You feel me? Because I really feel like bro is just. Can Namor go one season without a team up? I love Namor. But good gosh, bro. Good gosh.
I would say that G5 gives you the stress-free home that we all look for in life.
Once I joined Google Fiber, I never had to worry about any internet service. I lost my heat, my water, but I was still on work calls. I never lost my internet.
We're here for it.
Hey, would you like your very own Shopify store? We're literally completely free, by the way. We are live streaming right now. Click the link. We are live streaming. My brother Adrian and I, we're Shopify's top affiliate partner. And we are currently building Shopify stores. People completely free. And again, live stream. You just click the link, you'll jump on with the live. We'll build your store before you even get off of the live stream. We're doing this all day today, by the way. Don't know if we'll be doing it tomorrow, so click the link to make sure you join us. But we're not just building your store. We're also putting 20 of the top trending products on your store so that you start off with something and you don't have the first question, oh my gosh, what do I sell? Of course, you can add whatever you want to your store, but we're going to start you off with 20 of the top trending products that we know are selling right now, okay? And then also, just so we're clear, we're not going to sell you a course. All right, I know everybody's going to sell you a course, blah, blah, blah. We're not. The reason we're not is, like I said, we are some of Shopify's top affiliate partners in the world. And they pay us a commission every time we send somebody to get a Shopify account. So we actually really don't have to charge you anything to build you a store. And we don't want to sell you a course. We want to give it to you. Because Shopify actually won't pay us unless you keep your store for 90 days. At least I'm filming this for 90 days. That's wild, right? And so we have to teach you and train you and educate you and make sure to check out Monaco. This is Monaco. We have to make sure you know what you're doing, or else obviously you're not going to keep your store for the full 90 days. So it doesn't do us any good to, do anything trying to sell you a course or anything. We're just going to give you everything that you need. So what you need to do is click the link you see right below. Join us on this live stream. It's happening today. We will build your store before we even get off of this thing, right? It's phenomenal. It's amazing. Nobody else is doing this. You can see for yourself that it's because where you click the link, you'll literally get started building your Shopify store. So click the link below, build your store here. We'll see you on the live stream.
Bro, it's just absolutely crazy. So we went over that. We talked about how important the team ups are, but I really wanted to hammer home that they gotta deal with the cheaters. And a lot of the pro players and high rank players are just very vocal about that as well, about how the lobbies are unplayable. And I said, let me tell you, this is one of the most important things that I had to tell you. Ready? I said, you don't deal with cheaters, you ruin your game. Let me tell you why. Because a lot of people will think it's only right. You feel me? They do. They do. That was crazy. Here's the crazy part, right? I said, it's gonna ruin your game, and I said some people are gonna look at this and think, oh, that's only ranked and high ranked guys. That has nothing to do with it. Guess what? Now it's going to affect your casuals. Because now you have more people not playing ranked, so now they're in quick play. Now quick play feels more like ranked than ranked do. It was already sweaty, but now it's twice to 3 times as sweaty because people don't want to play ranked anymore. So now you're affecting your casuals. Now your casuals are getting hit. Once your casuals get hit, that's your moneymaker. That's your moneymaker. You gotta understand this slippery slope of what's going to happen once you let this affect your casuals, because now most people are leaving rank to go to quick play, and your casuals can't have a good time. They can't even mess around, goof around. They've got to play in sweaty games with people who are way better than them. That's not going to make them have a good time. So now what do? They leave rank. And it starts to become a snowball effect where people are like, I'm getting off rifles. So one of the main things has been how people are uninstalling rivals. getting off of rivals, saying that this is ruining the integrity of the game. It's that bad. It's really that bad, bro. It's really that crazy. I'm like, I didn't expect for season 8 to get to this point because I thought they were moving in a general decent direction. We're still missing out on the the individual performance matchmaking. That is something that they said that they're still working on. So I want to see what happens there. So it's kind of crazy. I wanted to show you guys something too. Which is so funny and interesting that when you guys see this. So it's kind of crazy. Wow. Yeah. Look at the outline. On Twitch, just chilling. Look at the outline. They just chilling. They don't care about nothing, bro. Nothing affects bros. A really good old time over here, bro. Look at this. Look, bro, it's an interesting time. There's been so many more, but I've noticed the people that cheat a lot, they don't really play outside of Punisher. They play hit scans. They play a lot of hit scans. They play a lot of hit scans when they cheat. A lot of Punisher, a lot of Phoenix, a lot of Gene. You know what I'm saying? It's insane. It's legitimately insane. But yeah, man, they just chilling on Twitch, showcasing everything that they need to showcase, having fun with it. And I'm just like, all right, this is the position of where we are. This is where we are. This is where it's killing the game. I won't lie to you. This right here is definitely a slippery slope that you have to nip it in the bud quickly because it is killing the game. 1,000% it is. There's nobody that can tell you that it's not. But the amount of people that you have logging off or going to quick play or not wanting to play, it's 1,000% killing the game. They gotta fix it, man, because I hate to see the game go through. It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. It's a weird vibe. Dang.
You sell on your website, Amazon, and beyond. We ship your orders. Powered by Amazon's logistics network. Amazon Shipping. Use
What up, y'all? Look, man, how y'all doing? I appreciate y'all for clicking. Listen, bro, Rivals team just went crazy. You're probably thinking, like, real, how
Just when we thought that Jay Prince Jr., mob ties stopping was over, there's a new video leaking more information about the crimes that they have been a part of for so many years. In this video, you're gonna have to brace yourself, young, because this information just might shock you. Check it out, y'all.
For decades, the Prince family has ruled the city of Houston with an iron fist. Ever since Jay Prince Sr. used his business instincts developed in the streets to launch the now infamous Rap-A-Lot Records in the late 1980s. As Jay Prince Sr. grew into one of the most powerful figures of the rap industry, he became known for pioneering the practice known as checking in, which basically means that if you're any way affiliated with any street activities or gangs, as many rappers allegedly are, in the city, you better get in touch with the Prince family and pay your dues. If you don't do that, you better not think about stepping on the code in Houston.
It's the first time that I heard the word checking in. It was in relationship to Houston. Yeah, I'm going to have to take the blame for that.
Over the years, numerous stories have surfaced about the Prince family's alleged sinister checking-in practices, with Prince even self-admittedly allegedly pressing none other than Jay-Z for not checking in with him when he came to Houston.
And they convinced somebody from Parliament to go directly to Scarface without communicating with me. Okay, that doesn't happen. I mean, that's not the proper way. He pursued his situation, right? It didn't go well for him because he didn't do protocol-wise.
The Prince family also famously banned 6ix9ine from down near the home state of Texas.
Just when I thought checking in was something that started in Detroit, I was wrong.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Make way for the king of teams.
These examples are just the tip of the iceberg, but recently this practice of checking in has raised a few eyebrows over at the feds. Checking in would actually be one of the very things that another similar street rap mogul debuted from the road 60 trips. Los Angeles would eventually go down for in early 2005, as the feds would use his own words about checking in to allege that he was in fact extorting people who would come to LA. But the federal paperwork would also interestingly mention none other than Jay Sr., describing him as an FBI Houston Division subject.
Sit down and use the phone.
I am being actively investigated by the feds in Houston, but this is nothing new, because the feds have seemingly had their eyes on Jay Prince Sr. for decades, gathering whatever evidence they could and putting it behind bars. This isn't just due to the alleged checking-in practices, but also was a serious case of far more honest allegations. According to one story, Jay Prince Sr. allegedly sent someone to shoot out the house of a rapper called Big Mike, with contracts issued with this shooting to killing him, but Big Mike would strike back, trying to burn down the Rap-A-Lot Records headquarters, and stuff that landed in prison for years, while Jay Prince Sr. gave his body without any consequences. And yet, despite all these allegations, obviously surrounding that Jay Prince Sr. and his family, so far none thought there had been serious consequences of their mysterious street reputation. But more recently, the idea of the Prince family being brought down by the feds began to feel more real than ever, and allegedly, in tracing back one wild member of the family, Jay Prince Jr., one of Senior's 3 sons, the Prince Jr., Jazz Prince, and Baby J. In order to understand where these complaints are coming from, let's start with the most recent, one that many now see as the beginning of the end for Jay Prince Jr., and then luckily will be the downfall of the entire Prince family.
A lot of people think that the drama surrounding the Prince family started with like Takeoff and this rapper from Detroit was about to go over now, but they did involved with allegedly, of course, but there have been crimes and things surrounding their name. This isn't something new. I'm telling you. Y'all check these segments out because there's one I could brush up on as far as the juvenile what happened to them. They're working on the gold for this as well.
The biggest rap today, Jay Prince Jr. was out with a rap collective that had a long history with the Prince family to be a young boys for a great group as young boys.
Now this is the one that we're familiar with. But even though we've been reacting to it in the past, there's some things that I have missed that want to be
with right, I'm 33 without celebrating my birthday. Now, this week have a lot of raised more eyebrows. years earlier, only there had been tension between NBA YoungBoy and Gilbert Sr. after a group of young dudes broke young boys' mansion in Houston and stole several items. Well, after this, those same items somehow ended up in Gilbert Sr.'s possession. Sr. would post a video of himself, but the media positioned himself as somebody that was genuinely looking out for young boy.
By the eye of Agamotto!
That old big homie, little homie guy, it shouldn't be in our video. And I could feel somebody took your stuff, went and reported to somebody with one of their so-called OGs, right? And they made a video about it. Instead of just reaching out to you and giving it to you, how would you feel about it? I would feel that you're clout chasing. Why do you have to make a video? I would feel like you're trying to gain more strikes, add more strikes to your name. Why are you making a video and publicize? For what? When you could just get in contact with
The YoungBoy was he was questioning why Jay Prince was taken public, showing off his whole this could have reached out to subscribers, still feels free with nothing items.
Got some friends. It's very way. Now you don't know internet names, but if you don't do names, then we don't
Young Spoken's intuition behind this whole ordeal seemed to be that Jay Prince was really trying to help, believing that how to move that whole ordeal to the research of one of those grateful to the follow-up back into the quickly becomes the drop voice of the boy and still reaching out to the tools of the right man and the story of the kids right there and the solution. Because you're a dumb boy, it's maybe this thing
I'm ready to put on a show.
Acting like you when your brother went down and said to be known. Your mom.
Time to switch things
I
up.
talked to your brother.
Which side
I
you're on.
believe every word he said, something you
The
doing.
right
So
heroes
you
can make
been
all the
solid with
difference.
knowing your brother for years and never witnessed no weakness. So
Who are
OT3,
you calling a
you
raccoon,
good.
huh?
So you seem to be dumber than a box of rock.
The relationship between YoungBoy and Jay Prince Sr. will apparently be fixed a few years later, seemingly with the help of yet another incident from Mogul Bird. As OG3 himself explained in the recent interview, he had been called Senior for a long time. Even before that incident, he had since become particularly close with Jay.
You gotta be careful when people do that. See, your homeboy, he's smart. See, he's not looking at you. You ain't. You know what I'm saying? That whole trying to divide a friendship, but that's just a divide and conquer tactic.
We'll be coming in 30
This
seconds.
will explain why
Stay
Jay
strong.
Prince was out that night to celebrate OG3's birthday with the entire 4K trade crew with him.
How did you smooth over that Jay Prince situation?
You, perhaps.
Like, wait a minute. How did you, like, I was like, this, he really went and smoothed that over.
I mean, the Jay Prince situation, I'm being like, they wish like on my side, like just on the person, they're still family, you know what I'm saying? But that's, you know what I'm saying? And I gotta say, the junior through the day, like, junior was like this now, and I was really disrespected.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. However, the birthday celebration was to be set in chaos. Scuffle broke out with the members of the 4K trade, and by Jay Prince Sr. the short wrestle to the stars with two perfect boys. This child's mother is reported to be dead. Jay Prince Sr. is like especially considering the embarrassing video that they put together.
I just see you now.
Oh, my teammate. No, that's not my chick. That's not my chick. Sitting up there grading out something like that. But they always putting shit on and y'all ain't let record this for the moment. Who did that sound like? I ain't even gonna mention who that. I'm gonna let y'all fill in the line. Who did that? I always want to do something for the camera. Let's record this. By the way, the title reads, "The Feds Are Coming for Princess." Hey, you are. She embarrassed. You know when you sweat, your deodorant slide down her. You got her kissing deodorant. What is wrong with you, man? Just let you know that she made life with you.
You being the exact opposite to the attack. But what people don't see when walking through the decided to attack, they started off like the restaurant and that winning. What followed was a ruthless beat out related to the close hands. Steve and JR went to jewelry. However, since we're taking boot on it and JR would suddenly get into a gun and be dropped by one of the attackers, but he fired with tragic consequences. This left team members in particular trade and their blood severely with life injuries. Rob had to have one of his fingers amputated, while then Pep hardly running paralyzed and placed down. Still, he would have used it first. So far, only arrested case. That's not the only official real started the altercation or robbery, but the shooter was Star JR himself, who many believe was acting in self-defense. However, the logic behind the arrest would seem more understandable when reading the truly gruesome events described in the criminal complaint. A security camera at the venue was captured JR defending himself, also allegedly chasing the attackers afterwards while firing wildly in their direction. Most usually, JR returned to Ben 10 and was lying motionless on the floor, still overhead firing additional shots, with one piece possibly being brought on to paralyzation. JR would then walk away before still returning and shooting more shots at Ben 10's direction.
Check this out, y'all. We got a brand new update. As of last night, we got a new update on what's going on with their All-Star JR. Check it out. All-Star JR Strike is set for July 6th. He is facing a federal felony in possession of a firearm charge, and the trial is expected to last 3 days.
For veteran, eventually the only thing that seemingly stopped him from executing Ben would be the gun running out of bullets. Even that didn't stop him, because then he apparently went on to pistol whip Ben 10 with the empty gun and spit in his face. He would eventually flee the scene before the police arrived. Based on the brutality of these argue that he deserved to be arrested, but using excessive force. Interestingly, that's not what he was charged with at all. Instead, the only charge brought against All-Star JR was a charge of unlawful possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. This charge didn't come from the Houston police instead, but instead of charging federal issues, the feds particularly wanted detail that the weapon at some point crossed state lines. So following JR's arrest, he believed that's exactly what happened. He had taken the gun with him and fled back to his hometown of Detroit.
And if you can take somebody's gun and use it against them for self-defense, for sure, that sounds like self-defense, but as soon as you stand over him, when it's not an immediate threat, now we have a problem. Here's the other problem. I was talking to somebody who seems like they're sort of close to this case. They think it's a possibility that he left the scene of the crime with the gun and potentially crossed state lines with it in his car.
But in reality, JR hadn't even taken the gun with him. He actually put it under a bar counter at the venue before fleeing. The real reason for the charging is simply the fact that the gun model JR ended up using that time is the Glock 43X, which is manufactured outside of Texas, therefore fulfilling the requirement of state commerce. Now, while that technicality makes it a federal case, something about it is just off. It's a surprisingly flimsy and thin reason for federal agents to suddenly get involved. According to some rumors, JR's arrest is only a small part of a much bigger play by the feds, which might be really targeting none other than Jay Prince.
There it is. They might be using JR. They need this. They need it. This might be the connection to get these wicked motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
But to understand why the feds might be targeting him specifically, we have to go back a few years to the and it's now becoming hard to ignore, because this was far from the first violent incident involving Jay Prince Jr. In fact, recent years, where he seems to go, someone eventually is dead.
What?
Turn the light off.
My dad knows better for himself.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
What do you think, Aurora?
Do we go in
There you
full
go.
force or stay under the radar?
Remember, we just reacted to Charleston White exposing a phone call of some older guy who always carry loaded dice with him to these dice games. So this is why we go out there and roll dice with them. You never win.
Don't say hell. You do much like his father, brothers, for years, I didn't trust businesses.
Go watch Lingo Kids.
Boxing promotions, to running a 1,200 acre ranch, and of course the music business. That's what they're most known for, where they
ain't no TV in there.
Decades. But J. Prince Jr. also has also a record label through the gold with called Top Time.
You ain't hard to ride with young man. I started reading my East College Young Mark. I started Young Mark, me and a couple of homies. Started Young Mark probably first high school at my 10th grade year. Started to, I brought all the different sides of town together and made one collective group for us to get money.
But we did my type of leader successful rebrand to roughly later. It was great. It was actually discovered by Jake his son Jasper. He was dedicating his private tracks as multipliers to the food when they out.
I believe a lot of people use that, here, let's get money together thing as a scapegoat. I don't think Will was just more than like they already got money. I believe he was using that as so we could have access to different sides of the town or whoever he got together. I'm telling you, people are wicked. Never know when somebody got a fucking food.
Stop them drunk like a real mob boss that will get through his enemies or shout out mob pies and something much more serious, dangerous just people have for a record label. In many ways, Jason's union mob pies carry the same influence reputation that Jason's media girl was wrapping up record. It needs to be a that reputation is confident, far, dark, and unique. You can connect with mob pies with increasingly bigger. Except that it's two
y'all know who J. Prince Jr. is? Y'all remember I brought this to something? In the very beginning when two guys came to the house and the lady beat him up. That's who he is.
Although we love the two Jason, and the lady baby. There are also other makers that have put the rap game into the people. I also see this gambling with self-official videos that play. Social media is including also Jason. You know this sort of fighting. These sort of things that are being on the dice game with the counties and the smart assets that are not according to latest and for electron interest is somewhat the loudest voice of speech in our district family. Jason Jr. is allegedly being run big rich dice game speech for years. There is three other officers on TV called Will County who say relates to the perspective of the story.
He got 3 mothers, right? The whole case is back. Now, each dice is low. Tell me, is it name 53? And watch this. And little K on the loaded dice roll thing.
I was during the dice game with you love you could go through the wrong dude with the legendary with the lower dice right next to it with the huge on the industry with the language
there's a 51 dollar.
Wow. So in this for the game, they want to rotate the loaded dice and continually get into the spin, and he goes on the winning streak. Wow. Wow.
That was around and I had the dice for actively. They were getting all this for a couple hundred. They got irritated about that. I ain't gonna go too far into the story.
now this was understandably left Jason you never no price for it
He said the junior got past the dice. He didn't even know the mother. He didn't say he hit. He passed the mother. They were how you pass the loaded dice? Hold on.
Next day, on September 4th, Lucy, one of the figures present at the previous night's Dice Game gathering, was scheduled to perform at Houston's Arena Theatre alongside Flyers who were Keith. Duke would also attend a concert where he would seemingly arrive wearing 3 huge chains worth allegedly of $20 million. Around 11:30 p.m., Duke would leave the concert with his car located in the arena parking lot. But just as Duke would...
So you mean to tell me you got $1 million worth of jewelry around your neck with no security? Please, somebody tell me in the comment section if you're very familiar with this story. Please tell me he has.
Which was therefore was done the job as a GMC truck rushing towards him prior to repeatedly what appeared to be a deliberate attempt to make sure that he was dead. The shooters would then jump back into their truck, which was driven by a third accomplice, flew the scene. While Duke was soon found by security guards, eventually he would be declared dead at that scene.
Now to a developing story, an investigation is underway after a deadly shooting at a rap concert in Southwest Houston.
The shooting happened last night at the Arena Theater along the Southwest Freeway.
Put it on the charge.
I believe the 29-year-old victim attended the concert here at Arena Theater alive tonight. Police currently searching for 3 people, 2 possible shooters and a driver.
The police noted soon after the shooting, there were no reports against the altercation beforehand, suggesting that the attack likely be planned in advance.
At this time, we do have several witnesses, but it doesn't sound like there was an altercation. I don't know what the motive is for this, but there was no fire or anything going on at the time. My mistake.
Authorities investigated an notification that had been stolen from the murder, knowing that the shooting wearing jewelry. However, police had also posted a photo on social media earlier that day showing himself in a bag, wanting to investigate cash that was one of the first game, which he may well put in family. Yeah, but whatever the case may be, rumors about the suspect in Australia immediately afterwards, supposedly many people started investigating for the legal reasons of the
They say the look of someone waiting to survive you, of your riches, and out of your Boosie cousin. That's how they used to do it before he was born.
Suspected Australia immediately afterwards, and supposedly people started the policemen, especially his cousin, some believe that he was the secrets, but even earlier posted videos of himself driving a GMC truck, stealing. So that people stopped right on the festival today after the hour for the Houston police in Atlanta. These claims were most recently lash out in social media and said how the adjustment leads to the today. That's his party.
Hey, they're getting me down, all over the he let that dude do the good the night before. He was down. The next day, dude followed us to the concert. When we left out the concert, we went to the road. He was by himself. Why? You get money, you decide to get it. You decide to be attached. You better have you man. That's crazy. You can't think it's that. You can't think it's that. Money that ain't out steal. And the phone they down like that. 15 days. So y'all need to kill that bang. They kill them, and no bang, no. It's bang, no. Bang, no. Straight up. Bang, no. Kill it.
That was later, we see the video live, but the further aggressive against his death. After the claims, find the Green Street, still saying that the police are coming to let everyone said.
Yeah, you heard that? He said they're losing money just like everybody else. They got some really. They can't nobody win this.
Every time they call it together, like to do somebody else to do that shit off. Everybody, ain't nobody want to do. This lost.
You see, it also claims that the dude was recounting him about the concept after the case.
Joshua, chill out.
That are parking the regular parking lot are recently the other spots in the VIP area inside the arena.
So the niggas, they do hit my father like, man, y'all got the concert that'll kill y'all. We do so. We went to the concert. And after I come out stage, everybody leaves. We parked under the parking lot, under the arena where celebrities parking and all this. He was in another car. He walked to his car. His car was outside the arena under where we were. It was on the side of the parking lot. So we see don't understand that the more you let everybody know that you know about Duke Jr.'s whereabouts, that raises suspicion because you know his every move. Nobody else knows his every move, so you know his every move. That means that your little cousin knows every move as well. Now, I'm not implying nothing. I'm just saying that you kind of really scared and fall to his car. And that's when it took place with somebody, tried to get him over there. But glad if anybody know me from him, my Steven. You know what I'm saying?
Clearly, this is good as play himself, but this interview is many people under the impression might have found a little something more he was letting on. But increasingly, there were also those who were coming to the conclusion that the much more likely suspect was actually Jay Prince Jr. One of the first people to make these claims publicly was Charleston White, one of the internet's most controversial figures. He appeared in a podcast already in 2023, alleging that Jay Prince Jr. and Multipliers were responsible for Luke's death after their alleged dice game scam gone wrong.
Everybody in there that night know what to pay. Everybody in Texas know what to pay. Grab it. If you like to strip club, like to do this, you check into they kind of bad dice on you. Why do you think they took June? They really couldn't get him. That way, come on.
Fortunately, Luke's death was only the beginning. So, a few months later, another man would lose his life in Houston, and that murder would bring the Prince family under the limelight of law enforcement once again.
Oh man, that we're gonna cut it right there. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Do y'all want to go any further? Because we have been recording the takeoff situation, but there's more after that. So y'all let me know in the comment section. Do y'all want more? And y'all please hype this video up. Make sure you subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about Victor Jr. Who do y'all think was involved in this situation? But you know, look, Tyrese, fans are coming for the Prince. And you know they may be using All-Star JR just to link up with them. I'll let you know what y'all think. Big Cash signing out.
Two people each owe the IRS $50,000. Same amount. One ends up paying $47,000. The other, $4,000. How is that possible? Because the IRS doesn't look at what you owe. They look at how your case is presented. Your income, your hardship, your circumstances, the deed.
Go ahead and start stretching out a little bit here. Get nice and loose because we have an obligation to deliver some wedgies to some insufferable, unlovable dweebs. The Pokemon scalpers that are still fighting and...
Yo, I thought we had a plan. A real one?
Super high not throwing a punch, like in the first round. We need to look into that. We need to investigate that.
I don't want to say too much because I don't want to get nobody in trouble, but
the actual fight wasn't rigged. Like, they rigged it out. You might be like, oh, bro.
AJ Lewis's career is a champion right now. After what AJ just said, amid his match, after getting KO'd by Super High Fire, Ray J says that he had a plan. He was supposed to do something, but it didn't happen. You messed up my parlay, you messed up my back. Which would make it seem that these fighters is throwing fights or purposefully doing things that is hurting time to secure their own backs. But you notice how every artist that's managed by weapon until you forget the whole Blueface incident.
Trying to put together last minute. It was so hard to get you an opponent. Can we get you back in here, bro? Can we see you back in Rarest?
Hey, they already have their own money they're gonna fight for. I definitely wouldn't score that, the decision. I give it 4-2. But hey, shout out to Branders.
Shout out to Branders. And Blue, if you do get back on Branders, do you want a rematch or who do you want to fight?
I probably won't get back on Branders because you tamper with the bet.
Never that. I don't know what he's talking about.
So yeah, ever since Blueface, Aiden Rules has been accused of doing some type of illegal gambling, right? Some type of scamming and finessing of underhanded bets that's being done by fighters. And Aiden has said it clear that Aiden once again after this whole Ray J fiasco versus Super Hot Fire. Ray J constantly tells Super Hot Fire that we had a deal and etc. And that he might get some people in trouble if he says too much. But Ray J still got KO though. Ray J still got a knock put on his head. We watch Ray J taking real life KO, so how does any of this even a thing? At this point, I'm usually suspicious. I'm not saying that any of those can possibly be involved with anything illegal, because that's very possible. But the fact that y'all only say this because y'all took some embarrassing levels is very nasty. So because you're upset that you're getting dropped off in front of nearly millions of people in line, you're mad and you want to just say that you made a risk. I think that's feminine behavior. I think for someone to lie like this, for someone to make it seem like the platform, the suspect is nasty work. But I'm not mad at it because it was added so to the black people. Yes, it has done it very offensive to the black community. And for that, I'm not angry with it. I don't condone it. I don't condone people, making false allegations against someone because they're upset, because they're humiliated, because they can't get revenge. I can't respect it, right? I just can't. But I get it. I get the ignorance. The reason that really talking that's aided rules for like $2 million so but let's focus on what Ray J did, because Ray J's accusations are then under investigation. Ray J said something that will completely destroy the brand was passed down brand, period. He just would do that based on what he's saying. A lot of people don't even believe it. However, even those listening to the investigation all the fight between Ray J and Super Hot because they suspected maybe the suspect was doing the entire time. That's what the concept. Yes, like that, did not.
You got good haircut and wow, I thought we had plans. What the did you say? She got like a what, bro? Damn, bro. Like that? For real, man? That's janky as say what you got to say, man. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to get nobody in trouble, but damn, man. They took an L tonight. We didn't take. Yo, that's what over here. You want me to show you what you did?
Now, me personally, especially when I heard it, I feel like it's a lie. I feel like Ray J was just saying that because he knows this guy. I think Ray J just knew exactly which thing was happening. He got killed. He basically was making it seem like it was something that to me, he was trying to save face, but it just didn't work. It's like you could tell Ray J is obviously lying. And it's nasty because Ray J's lying is now possibly going to get Super Hot Fire taken over Grand Rex. And Super Hot Fire been on a pretty good run. He's been putting on, he just KO'd Ray J. So trying to incriminate Super Hot Fire, right, while y'all are in a match where y'all just have nasty work, because now you're pretty much telling him, yeah, you're supposed to be this LA bloodsucker. Why are you trying to incriminate Super Hot Fire and say that you had a bad deal? Live on here. This is something that's a federal offense. Like, when it comes to live sports, pay attention with that. Bet tamper is completely illegal and so again, crazy. He was very nasty. And Super Hot Fire isn't going to suffer for anything because, but ultimately, this is what Ray J did. Ray J inadvertently is trying to incriminate himself with Super Hot Fire to make it seem like the knockout wasn't legit and that he got set up in all this madness. It looks crazy, man. It's very nasty. 45-year-old man. And you gotta just be accountable and say that you lost, bro. Like, at the end of the day, you lost. You got dropped. You weren't there. It's just that simple. you want to really win this tough. Listen, you should really complete practice of what happened. Well, it doesn't matter. He lost his power chain, not gonna lie. But he rose to they are working on an investigation right now. Investigating it, like, and since it is a possibility, they made super high fire and really get banned from the radio sports because it's no situation fast. Y'all take a look.
Comes from radio, it's saying what he said. It's both. I need to figure out what the. Oh, I'm burnt. I do. Ray J, obviously, when he's having a fight, super hot not throwing a punch, like in the first round. You need to look into that, really investigate that. Super hot has been nothing but a great fighter, and he's been great, and Super looked like himself in the second round. Now, do I know why Ray J still said, oh, they're taking it out? Jordan and I take it very seriously. Yeah, I don't understand. I really don't. So I'm gonna get to the bottom of that and figure it out. It wasn't an actual fight, it wasn't Rick. Like, they Ray J out. We might be like, oh, bro, like, we want to spend money. If Ray J, if Super got no, Super lost, that was a different discussion, but Ray J got knocked out. So, technically the fight wasn't due to money, because Ray J did knock him the fuck out. When supposedly, you took a long time. So, that's not the best one.
And just like Blueface situation. Blueface, I guess, while he was the contract, he used the contract with the Bros, and they had back before he was so long, he was so long, they don't have to pay back some money and settle it. Like, listen, once Williams get involved, or Williams get involved, somebody will have to go. I'm just saying, here's a real case, I'm sure there is something we're not have to get. Blueface definitely on grand risk, don't want to be on grand risk. Choosing grand risk for things that haven't been proven. AJ also choosing grand risk for things that haven't been proven. But now, AJ also is about to go through an investigation. This is the second time this is happening. And this is happening by way of black 100 artists, such as Blueface and Ray J. Again, this is terrible business etiquette. This is one of the emotional phase. This is where women being upset at the house. We just didn't do it. You weren't good enough. You didn't come prepared. You just weren't prepared. Losing is a huge possibility. You had to be prepared to lose, right? You came to the event. You came to the ring. Listen, a loss is a possibility. You can't be so upset at a loss to start really having a rapping business, make it seem like it's rigged. That's nasty work. I mean, that's post sportsman shit, times 1,000. Basically, you try to make it seem like you're doing illegal things because you're mad that you lost. This is nasty. The behavior is childish. And these are grown men doing this. Like, really grown men doing these things because it's kind of weird. Not gonna lie. But I'm not the biggest Aiden Rose fan in the world. However, I think Brain Risk is a dope platform. And it's a very good platform. It gives streamers the opportunity to showcase their boxing prowess while over themselves. So I don't see anything wrong with the champs. The only issue is these guys like Blueface and Ray J want to try to disrupt something because they're upset he lost the fight. Listen.
Okay, I wanted to yap about Rivals balancing, and I wanted to yap about why I hate the balancing right now, and I find the game super unfun and unenjoyable in a lot of aspects, and I also don't find pro play that enjoyable to watch. There's many reasons why. This is unscripted, I don't have anything written, this is me pouring out my heart here, okay? This is me pouring out my heart, and not for me to bitch, but because I want the game to move, and I hope people watch this, and I hope Eddie's watches this, and I hope Wang Wang watches this, and I hope they understand what I'm trying to communicate here, okay? It is very important for them to understand why this game, right now, absolutely blows the way, okay? I wish only the best things. First thing that we need to address is the elephant in the room, or the presume in the room, and it's this guy right here down there, okay? I know a lot of people don't agree in lower heroes, but the fact of the matter is that this character is good. This character is good for many reasons. The main reason is the film, right? And this character has been fighting for a while,
is on us, as we have come to conclude beforehand. But why is Gambit OP? It's very simple. His ult is too strong, right? His ult is too strong. You farm it too fast. It's an instant win. Even if you have a supporter in coordinated play, it doesn't matter if you combo with Star-Lord, if you focus in right. It's just an instant win. You can't do anything, right? You can't do anything. It's really hard to kill people when they get Gambit with it. They can just run around. It is insanely broken. They have nerfed it a couple of times, but the truth of the matter is they are not fast enough to nerf this character, and this character has been playing the game and taking up a ban spot, even 2 ban spots because you can double bans. That's not fun for the health of the game because there's plenty of characters to ban right now. There's plenty of characters we don't want to play against. I'm tired of banning Gambit. And I'm tired of playing against Gambit. I'm tired of playing with Gambit. Gambit as a whole is such a bad character to have in the game in terms of how his ult functions. I feel like Gambit as a character is super fun. I think his abilities are super cool. I think his gameplay loop is super fun. But nobody can actually enjoy the character because he's an ult farm, right? You just farm your ult and you just press the button. That's all you have to do. If you do anything else, you're wasting time, you're wasting you farm your ult, you extend it, and you win the fight. And I feel like the correct course of action would be to nerf his ultimate to the ground and maybe buff his skill. And I don't want this character to be for it. I want this character to be played because I feel like you have a little skill expression with the support. But now, right now, it feels like we have -1 support with how broken it is. You need to nerf his ult. You need to buff his base skill. And you need to make it playable. Because that'll be like adding more support into the game. Additionally, his team up, it's time for it to go. Right? It's time to team up to go so we can play with Rogue. The only reason why Rogue is within the buff right now is because if they buff her, make her playable, and the Gambit team up is still available, he's going to become undeniably the best fighter in the game because he will team up super horrible without. So I highly suggest Gambit to use his hero, nerf his ult, buff his base kit, and buff Rogue so she's not an enough merchant. You know, like, this is a very straightforward thing that shouldn't happen 2 seasons ago, 4 seasons ago, okay? And what do I want with Gambit? I would like to remove some of the effects that he gets. There's no point for it to do so much. I like the fact that it's defensive mode. I don't like the fact that it always rewards defense mode. Like, there's too many things happening here. You have movement speed boost, you have jump speed boost, you have attack, like, your damage, you do more damage with your attacks for anyone. It goes through walls, it heals over time, it doesn't explode from the end. There's too many things that happen here, and you can just remove one thing pretty easily without hurting the character too much. And I wouldn't be opposed to removing more than one thing. I wouldn't be opposed to nerfing every single thing that you do. It also cleanses, right? Like, there's too many things happening here. It's just too strong. Right? It's too strong, it works too well with ults like Stalwart, and I like teamwork and coordination, but fortunately for us, this is overplayed. Like, this needs to go. Like, I'm urging enemies to understand that this character needs to be nerfed. Stop being scared to nerf characters. Like, please nerf Gambit. Please nerf his ult. Like, nobody likes watching this. Nobody likes playing this. Nobody likes playing against this. I don't enjoy watching pro play. Just to watch the same Gambit games over and over again, or Gambit getting first ban. Like, this is, it just needs to go. Like, there's no point in keeping him the way he is. Like, he's perma-banned everywhere, and pro play always plays him to this day. And people in the comments are going to complain, Gambit is balanced. Shut your bitch ass up, okay? You don't get to talk to me about how Gambit is balanced when you're playing flat, okay? Please, I beg you, this character is not balanced, it's not good, and I want him to be good outside of his ult, okay? Like, it's a fun character. It's like adding another support character. People want to play him. I don't know a single Gambit specialist in the sense that nobody can actually express their skill. It's just, I need this hero. I need this hero nerfed for the next patch. Like, it just needs to happen. Like, and that's it. It is really infuriating to be watching the same meta unfold since the release of Gambit, which was season 5. Which season was Gambit in Rogue 6? I don't know, I feel like it's been like 5 months, you know? So it's time, bro. It's time. I beg you, no more. No more, please. No more. No more. No more. Next up on the agenda is Black Cat, bro. Hey! listen to me. Guan, this character is not okay. This character is not okay, Guan. I am sorry. I am a victim to Blackjack Networks went 55-0 against me in my own tournament, and I couldn't do anything. I felt so helpless. There, I can't play the king. I can't do anything. I was playing with a bunch of new players who were also playing with a bunch of new players, but God forbid, I cannot teach these people what Blackjack does, bro. This character is okay in pro play, in ranked everywhere. This character is a demon. So Necros does not swear this character is balanced because I talked to him about it. It agrees that this character is getting hurt. No, he's rage baiting you and you guys are falling for it. Nobody thinks this character is balanced. And the reason why this character is broken is very simple, okay? This character has 2 dashes that give her money that she needs to buy stuff. She has another dash that makes her invulnerable with a 2-second cooldown. Who on the team thought that this 2-second cooldown is okay on an invulnerability dash that gives her money and does damage, bro? What in the hell? It's not a dash? Well, it's half a dash because you can reach enemies across the map. Like, this is so busted. Like, you understand how busted that ability is. Not to mention that her abilities give her shields. She has so much mobility. She can climb. She can stay on the wall. She has 6 items she can buy from. The money mechanic is cool and stuff, but it doesn't really limit her from buying because everything you do gives you money. Nobody ever goes broke. And her shop has the most broken things ever. Like, I feel like their idea of balancing here was, hey, we're gonna add a shop, we're gonna give you money, and the balancing here will be determined based on the fact that you need to balance your money, right? Like real life. The economy of playing Blackjack, but that doesn't work in game because you get money too easily, right? You are more often than not with enough cash in your bank to be able to buy the items, and the items in particular are busted. This wallhack item, even though it is busted, at least has a counter to it, right? You can break it. But the fact that you can place this orb behind a wall and still functions is crazy, right? Give me a sec. Right? Like, this should not work if it's line of sight. You know, like, if there's no line of sight, this should give you wallhacks. As a matter of fact, talking about the shop in general, the shop should have a cooldown. Somju, I know what you are. I'm playing the thing and I'm going after you, bro. Second of all, this character should have a cooldown on the shop. There is no way that this character doesn't have a cooldown on this. Because the reason why this is OP is because, for example, let me see what, okay, it's my 2, right? I can go invisible. I can keep spamming invisibility, right? Like, I'm not min-maxing it, but the fact that I can even do this in a normal game is crazy, right? I can keep spamming the fish if I want to. I can keep spamming the cleanse. I can keep spamming anything. Like this, it is insane to me. Like, this as an ability, invisibility ability, funny, in a normal game for a normal hero without a shop, would have at least a 6-second cooldown. Like Silo, right? Like, I don't know what the cooldown is on that. The fact that you can have this ability on this character without cooldown is ridiculous. You need to have a cooldown to her abilities in the shop. You need to increase the cooldown on her invulnerability slash. This needs to be 4 seconds, okay? And as a matter of fact, if you want to have this really cool mechanic where you buy stuff in the shop and, you know, you collect money and you need to do economics, you need to make it harder to get money. Like, the fact that the money is so easy to get and everything's so cheap, it makes things unbalanced, right? So another path you can do here is genuinely inflation. Inflate the prices. Make her suffer like we are. Make everything quite a bit more expensive and make it so you earn less money. And we can try that, right? But she has infinite uptime, I agree. And the final nail in the coffin. right? The final nail in the coffin here is the fact that this character is also ridiculous. I've been watching the best players in the world yesterday, both in the name in the just fall over the moment this character presses me. Why the hell does this hero get wall hacks when she ults infinite dash basically, where she can reset her ultimate and then you have another 10 seconds to kill somebody? It is insane to me. Like, I can do crazy stuff with this hero. I watched Energy yesterday be an absolute bully on this hero. Like, the pounce range is ridiculous. The reset is ridiculous. Some might compare it to Bucky, but with Bucky you have to aim and it's still 8 seconds and he doesn't just teleport to the target, he needs to go in the air. Right? It is ridiculous. Also, you just get wall hacks. Like, 10 seconds is insane. Genuinely, this hero is beyond insane. Like, this hero is the most ridiculous melee character we've ever had. And I get the fact that you want to make it exciting for people to click on your game and play new heroes, but this character needs to go. It's not fun to play against this hero, okay? It's fun to play this hero, not fun to play against this hero. Genuinely, there's nothing you can do against Black Cat unless you're in the top echelon of the player base and the enemy Black Cat is playing badly. But if the enemy Black Cat is playing well, your ass is not going to do anything, especially if your team is supporting you. This character is, I agree, I think this character is unfair. I think this character is unfair. I think this is the first instance in a while where I genuinely believe that they have added an actual character, like a main character from a single player game into a multiplayer game and everybody else is the NPC. Like this hero, I feel helpless against this hero. There's nothing I can play to counter this hero. There's nothing I can do as a tank player to counter this hero. The only counter I have for this hero is my team going Black Cat and being able to play better with her, right? The thing does not work against her, and nothing works against her. Like, your backline is good. So, some people might say this hero is always bad, but I don't want this hero to be always bad. I don't want my bans to be always predetermined. I don't want to ban the same characters every game. I want to be able to ban what's befitting my team composition and what works best for me. I think if you had a character that's insta-ban for a season or two, that character is being nerfed. Even if the dev team disagrees with statistics, I think the community has spoken out and said, Gambit used to get nerfed, Black Cat used to get nerfed, and unfortunately, Devil Dynamo also used to get nerfed slightly. Okay, I like dinosaur gameplay. Hear me out as a tag player. I think this character can be fun to play sometimes, but the meta is slowly evolving into Malga. I don't know if you played Malga back in the day, but it's Malga. It's Malga, right? I think Dino versus other tanks is fun. I think it's not fun for the other tanks, don't get me wrong. In a perfect world where this character is like her. But I have a feeling that Dino v Dino is just not a fun matchup. It's just not a fun matchup. Not fun. And the reason why it's not fun is because it devolves into shooting the big ass dinosaur and just grabbing the other dinosaur. And if your team can kill the other dinosaur, you win the game. If you can't kill the other dinosaur, you lose the game. Like, it just revolves around a single grab. And I feel like it's once again really bad for the game's health having this hero be such a meta-defining character in the way that it is, right? I feel like on paper this hero is fun. I had fun. He's not Malga Bros about. Listen, I know you guys are angry. I know Dino players are angry, tank players are angry. I'm telling you this, as a tank player, you are not going to enjoy this hero within 2 weeks. Once people in lower rank catch up on how this hero is played and how people are playing against this hero, you will let them know. Okay? This is a warning sign. I feel like a climate change scientist, okay? This is climate change. You don't want this hero to be the way he is for much longer. Because people are going to catch on, people are going to watch pro play, and you're going to experience the same thing I'm experiencing. It is not fun. I wish this character didn't work because of the main reason being I want to be able to play this game without being forced to play against Punisher, Emma, Dinosaur, and my team having Punisher, Emma, Dinosaur, and we're just running it down, and we're all playing to kill the enemy Dino, right? Like, it's not a fun gameplay loop. It's not fun because you lose the game if your team doesn't have damage. You lose the game if the enemy team plays the correct comp. And nobody likes playing like that. It's just not fun when the game revolves around if you pick the right comp you win, if you don't pick the right comp you lose. And that's why I'm saying it's amalgam. Because if you didn't play amalgam the game lost. And your main purpose is to kill the tank, right? And why is the dinosaur OP? Well, it's pretty simple, right? Like, I think Black Guy is more OP, but dinosaur, when your team plays around the comp, makes it so you cannot play any other, right? You can't play everything. You need to match the dinosaur. If you don't match the dinosaur, more often than not, you're just gonna get bullied. You can't solo tank, which happens a lot in rank, you're getting bullied. If your team plays well, the enemy team can't even die, because the dinosaur can counter that people, right? So the gameplay loop revolving around driving the enemy tank, punishment just put it on the charge into the tank and killing them instantly is very, very boring and repetitive. And of course, grabbing the target dino grabs after the dino grab, and then the unit freezing that tank is just not a fun gameplay. It's not a fun gameplay loop. Even if you guys find it funny right now, you get tired of it soon, right? Like, I've already lost my mind yesterday playing the dinosaur against people in high elo against pros. I was just getting bored, right? Like, and the enemy dinosaur is also getting bored. It's just not fun for the dinosaur. Like, that's why I want this character not be so meta defining. Because I just want to be able to play the dinosaur and I want to have skill expression that's beyond
Put it on the charger.
just getting bullied every game and
The right heroes could make all the difference. They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Old soldiers stick together. Real soldiers do the right thing, not the easy thing.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hostile forces incoming. Strengthened for battle.
Stand back and let the white queen shine down.
Better stop that vehicle!
My spirit steadies.
Fire zone.
They've made it halfway! Stop them!
What are you aiming at? Battlefield ready again.
Chaos. Sense them. Close.
Stop them in their tracks!
Lucky us. Someone had to show me.
My spirit steadies. Damage sustained. Need assistance.
Stop them in their tracks!
This is real fire!
There's still a chance to stop them.
I'm doing
What are you aiming at?
Damage sustained.
Good medicine.
I appreciate you. Us against the world. Hey, only 60 seconds left.
Back in the hunt.
Nobody can stand up against the whole good.
You got them all. Well, not me. Down to 30 seconds. You stopped them in their tracks.
Moments away.
I appreciate you.
I am strengthened for battle. I unleash the Vishanti's power.
The final 10 seconds. We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Close.
What are you aiming at? This is real firepower! Not bad, Fox.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them. I appreciate you. Better stop that vehicle.
Goodbye.
They've made it halfway. Stop them.
Heads up.
I'm hit. Cover me.
There's still a chance to stop them.
By the eye of Agamotto!
You got them all. You stopped them in their tracks. Only 60 seconds left. Us against the world!
My life is in peril.
Time to go nuts. Ooh, a touch of healing.
That's 3. Dum 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 dum.
Ooh, a touch of healing.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
What are you aiming at? This is real firepower! That fucking hurt! Damn up, you all hit. I'll patch you up. Good medic.
It's now or never. Stop them. Only 60 seconds left. I appreciate you. I need some help. I'm hit. Cover me. Don't give them another inch. Down to 30 seconds. Better stop that vehicle. My friends are here. Final 10 seconds. Final score, 3-2-2. Another epic victory! Big win! You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. Round one, go!
I'm here.
30 seconds before you
seem
attack.
dangerous,
Get
but
ready.
I've never felt safer than when I'm with Spider.
You're so heat. Oh my god, oh, you are such a huge star to the Badoon.
I am? Amazing. I didn't think aliens listened to K-pop.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, Rocket said that we could still sign pics of you for like a fortune on Motiara.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
I'm counting on you, friends.
I think part of me just wants to get back home. But I know I'm moving.
This is gonna hurt.
Get that vehicle to its destination! Need some help!
My God,
Now we really have to attack! I suck!
time for some fireworks. Systems restored.
Hey, Jack! Someone clip this!
A boom of light!
I'm counting on you, friends.
Good medicine.
This is gonna hurt.
Halfway there! Keep going!
This is gonna hurt. The love of war was counting on us. My trap worked.
Thanks so much.
This is gonna hurt. You got my back? I've got yours.
That one hurts. Almost there!
This is gonna
Turn
hurt.
back now!
Systems restoring.
Appreciate the boost.
We're better when we work together. You know what to do, spiders?
A gift from Khonshu.
These are sounds like vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Time for some fireworks. Time for some. It's spider time!
Hey, Jack! Someone clip this!
You know what to do, spiders? Time for some fireworks. I'm gonna see all the spiders. We made quite a team.
Spider Zero, I promise you will reach the web.
Time for some
Keep
fireworks.
going!
Shields up!
You know what to do, spiders?
Good medicine.
Mine's in place.
Assemble!
Systems restoring. Mine's in place.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Almost there! Don't turn back now!
Whoever they are, this is gonna hurt. You're up, little one.
Can't keep the people waiting. Let's go.
Time for
The
some
moon
fireworks.
haunts you!
deep freeze. Get that vehicle moving again.
Systems restoring. Time for some fireworks.
The Shanty's power.
You got my back? I've got yours.
Spider coming through.
Mine's in place.
A nice deep freeze.
That time I got a shield.
Here comes trouble. Mine's in place.
I'll destroy these all.
Well, it's all to worry about.
Gotta get you to the master wheel.
I need some help. Please.
You know what to do, spiders?
A nice deep freeze.
Mine's in place. You got my back? I've got yours. It's spider time! Powering up.
I am strengthened.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
This is gonna hurt.
The Gargantos himself.
You're up, Whirlwind. Time for some fireworks.
That's what I needed. I'll get you to your web, kid. You have my
Here
word.
comes trouble.
Nice placement on.
Mine's in place. Arigato. I needed that boost.
Hey,
Ready for another go, spider?
Someone clip this!
Awaken.
Everyone's getting keepy tonight.
This is gonna hurt. One of you may be moving again. Time for some fireworks.
Damage sustained. Need assistance.
God. Thanks.
Against the wall.
No, that doesn't count. You're up, Whirlwind. This is gonna hurt.
We will guide Spider Zero to the Weaver. Again!
That's it. Don't let anything stand in your way.
Time for some fireworks.
More tentacles than Gargantos himself.
You're up, Whirlwind. Systems restoring.
Only 60 seconds left. Will I take you?
Mine's in place.
Boom! No skill shot!
A nice deep freeze.
Here comes trouble. This is gonna hurt.
They got me good. I can use a hand. Maybe a foot.
Get that vehicle moving again. Wow, 4 in a row.
Just needed a few repairs.
Here. We have to break through now.
Mine's in place. Systems restoring.
Every arm will be destroyed.
Please, or hurt. The final 10
Mine's
seconds.
in place.
More tentacles than Gargantos himself.
We better all work together.
The current score is 2-0. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. The right heroes could make all the difference.
I'm here to finish the fight that my father began. I hope I make him proud.
Round 2, go!
My dad built Spider for himself. but I feel like I was born to pilot it.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Gotta be honest, not so crazy about symbiotes now that I've visited Clintar.
You would judge our entire species on a single brief encounter.
One where they all tried to eat me? Yeah, I absolutely would.
We suppose we counter you.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time for some fireworks. This is gonna hurt. Time for some fireworks.
Hey, Dad! Someone clip this!
We're better when we work together. Time for some fireworks.
All smashed. Thanks so much. A nice deep freeze.
Lines in place.
He's stuck in their tracks.
We're better when we the more they are. They don't look friendly. Lines in place. Nada. That doesn't count.
It's the grand finale.
This shall protect us.
You know what to do, spiders? Time for some fireworks.
Stop that vehicle.
You go powering up. It's spider time! Nice deep breath. We're better when we work together. Time for some fireworks. You're up, little one.
Dragon unleashed!
Lines in place. Powering up.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Damn it, never fall!
You're up, little one. Time for some fireworks.
They hit a checkpoint. Now, money is the time to stop them.
Good.
They got my number.
Time for some fireworks. Here comes.
By us too.
Nada. That doesn't count.
Better stop that vehicle.
You know what to do, spiders?
They made it halfway.
Time for some fireworks. Time for some fireworks.
Help. There's still a chance to stop them. Thanks.
You know what to do, spiders? You're up, little one. This is gonna hurt. Now or never. Stop them.
Maximum push!
It's fighter time! Thanks for the shield. We're quite a team. I feel like I'm being watched. You know what to do, spiders. All right, Ty. Now we really have to attack. You stop them in danger.
Never fall!
Sorry, spiders. Spiders get the job done. A nice double KO. Lines in place. Spider free! Damage sustained. Need assistance.
One step closer.
Don't count us out yet. Final score: 2-3. Well, you can't expect to win them all. The right heroes could make all the difference. be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks! Better stop that vehicle! They've made it halfway! Stop them!
I was always meant to be a soldier. That's the monkey I know.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
Okay. Deploy another beacon. Hey, Teeny! Enjoy the amplifier!
Us against the world! They've made it halfway! Stop them! Fire mode! There's still a chance to stop them!
Problem solved! More bad guys. Just what we need.
They hit a checkpoint! Now might be a good time to stop them.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Us against the world!
Let the devil out! No escape!
Better stop that vehicle!
Feels like a naked hellfire!
Powering It's now or never! Stop them! Here. Better stop that vehicle! Don't give them another inch! Or else! Us against the world! Fire mode! Time! Only 60 seconds left!
By the eye of Agamotto!
Please, one hope! Powering up! Down to 30 seconds!
Hold the perimeter. Time's on our side.
He stopped them in their tracks! The final 10 seconds!
Appreciate the boost.
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner! Us against the world! The current score is 0-3. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I'm here to finish the fight that my father began. I hope I make him proud.
Round 2, go!
Spider is more than just a mechanized suit of armor. It's my best friend.
You cannot save Yggdrasil, nor can you save yourselves.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Asgard has been
What you did
invaded
back on
yet
Qatar
again.
was
But it's
pretty impressive, Blade.
I played my part. But I still wish I could have ended Hela for good when I had the chance.
I mean, we took down Null. That was a major win. And there are always going to be loose ends, you know?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We found a portal. Get that vehicle to its destination.
Does he catch me?
Whoever they are, they don't look friendly.
Someone stretch my back.
Lines in place.
You're welcome.
Powering up.
Well, okay.
I'm hurt. I'm counting on you, friends. I was worried. This is gonna hurt. Lines in place.
If we don't save that tree,
I'm counting on you, friends.
a shield. You're welcome.
This is gonna hurt. We made quite a team.
Trees make good friends. Let's save this one.
Who gave me this awesome shield?
Your moves are almost as good as mine, Luna.
Time for some fireworks.
How embarrassing.
Armored up!
You're halfway there. Keep going. You're up, little one.
A shield? How quaint.
Almost there. Time for some fireworks. Vehicle reach checkpoint. Fireworks. Momentum. Hurry up. Us against the world. You're up, little one. My trap worked. Time for some fireworks.
Enjoy the amplifier!
You belong to me!
Nice deep freeze.
Next stop, the World Tree.
I'm counting on you, friends. Now you powering up.
I can be reckless.
We're better when we work together. This is gonna hurt.
Some uninvited guests.
You know what to do, spiders?
Shields up. A shield?
This is gonna hurt. Time for some fireworks. Almost there. Don't turn back now. Time for some fireworks. Powering up. Strong together. We're better when we work together. This is gonna hurt.
You're welcome.
I'm help. Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
This is a nice spot.
You're up, little
Welcome
one.
to Rocket's tree service.
Time for some fireworks.
I suppose that helps.
A shield? Well, okay.
against the world! This is gonna hurt.
Hey, Teeny! Enjoy the amplifier!
This is gonna hurt.
You belong to me!
Time for some fireworks. Landing on your face. Party time! What do you stop, Spider? They got the drop on you. It needs some help. Whoa.
You're welcome.
This is gonna hurt. I'm counting on you, friend.
A shield complete.
Time for some fireworks.
So close! This is your big chance! Watch fucking hurt!
This is gonna hurt.
Fear Vesta!
Systems restoring. You're up, little one.
Thanks for the shield.
My turn worked. Nice place.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Against the world. You're up, little one.
That was a little messed up there.
Mine's in place. You've got my back. I've got yours. Time for some fireworks.
Enjoy the amplifier!
You've got my back. I've got yours.
Straight on, till each is sealed. Someone scratch my back.
The current score is 3-2-3. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. The right heroes could make all the difference. I'm here to finish the fight that my father began. I hope I make him proud.
Round 3, go!
Spider is more than just a mechanized suit of armor. It's my best friend.
Thanks for the shield.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Down extra protection.
Oh my god, you are such a huge star to the Badoon.
I am? Amazing. I didn't think aliens listened to K-pop.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, Rocket said that we could sell signed pics of you for like a fortune on Motiara.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You need to stop that vehicle in its
Time
tracks.
for some fireworks.
That one hurts.
Time for some fireworks.
Play another peek. A shield? Well, okay. Oh my god.
Stop that vehicle. Down to 30 seconds.
Fighters get the job done.
Wait, shield?
Time for some fireworks.
You're welcome.
Powering up.
Don't quit on me now.
I like the cold. Final 10 seconds. Double KO.
We're back in action.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. They hit checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Another hit for Luna Flow.
You know what to do, spiders? Time for some fireworks. Mine's in place. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Systems restoring. Wherever they are, they are friendly. My trap worked! We're better when we work together. Time for some fireworks. It's spider time!
The current score is 3, 2, 4. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I'm here to finish the fight that my father began. I hope I make him proud.
Round 4!
Spider is more than just a mechanized suit of armor. It's my best friend.
You cannot save Yggdrasil, nor can you save yourselves.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You cannot save...
Luna Snow! I know all of your songs.
It's always an honor to meet a fan.
So, Nano, Oba-chan loved to play them on the oldies station for me.
Wow. For a girl with ice powers, damn cool.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Mine's in place.
Here they come! A shield fit for a king. Found a spider nest. Watch your step.
This is gonna hurt. Powering up.
Thanks.
Time for some fireworks. Time for some fireworks. Cheer up, little one. Mine's in place.
Only 60 seconds left.
I can be reckless now.
Time for some fireworks. Systems restarting. Mine's in place.
Us against the world! 30 seconds.
Mine's in place.
That one hurts.
Cheer up, little one. This is gonna hurt.
The final 10 seconds.
Your moves are almost as good as mine.
We won't stop. Thanks so much.